Come on. Are you kidding me? Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I have a what I eat in a day. So I'm going to be bringing you guys along throughout my day to share what I eat, tracking with WW. I'm currently set to maintenance. Today's going to be more of an active day because I'm hoping to be able to skate. We're supposed to get rain for the next week after this, so I've been taking full advantage of being able to finally skate. I like to rollerblade and roller skate outside. Usually when I rollerblade, it's more for cardio, for distance. I have a path that I take every time, and then usually when I roller skate, it's more just for fun in parking lots and stuff like that, just kind of cruising around. So I'm gonna do one of those things today. But anyway, if you guys find this video helpful or enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started. So it is a little bit later than I want it to be. I was actually working on some cookies before. Sometimes I like to wake up, work on cookies for a little bit, and then go to the gym, so I'm a little bit more awake. But I got all the cookies done I needed to as cupcake toppers, so I'll share those with you guys later. One of the orders has SpongeBob on it. But I'm going to the gym right now. I'm gonna eat a Fiber One bar, so this is 2 points. It's 70 calories. And this is the chocolate brownie flavor, and I just buy the big box from Sam's Club. Then I also made myself pre-workout, so I drink this throughout my workout now. I used to chug it before, but I found that kind of made my stomach hurt, and I just have more consistent energy throughout my workout if I just sip on it. So I have a blender bottle. This is one of the bigger ones, so it does have more water than normal. This is 32 ounces, but I'm using the Bloom Sour Peach Ring pre-workout. So this is the original, not the high energy. I find that 1 scoop is just perfect, and I usually am finished with this by the end of my workout, or sometimes I finish it early and then I have another water with me. So today I'm focusing on my glutes and hamstrings, and so it's just a leg day, but I will be back working on the cupcakes, and I'll share what I make for food for the rest of the day. Okay, so I am back from the gym. I had a really good workout, and now I have to work on some cupcakes. So I made myself a protein shake really quick. This is 2 points. I did 1 cup of unsweetened cashew milk. You can use any milk. That's just my favorite to use. I like the consistency, the taste, and everything, and it's only 1 point for 1 cup. So 1 point of cashew milk, 1 banana, and I don't track it blended, although technically on WW you are supposed to track blended fruits. I just personally don't, because I find that this satisfies me the same way as if I would have just eaten the banana. Technically that's why it's supposed to be points, because when you drink your points, it is not as satisfying as if you eat them. So if you eat a banana, it's 0 points, but if it's blended fruit or anything like that, it is supposed to be tracked. I don't track it though. Anyway, so I have the banana and then a scoop of Bloom protein powder. Today I did cookies and cream, and then 3 ice cubes. So I blended that up, and that is my protein shake. I'm just gonna sip on that right now while I make the buttercream for the cupcakes. Then once I have the buttercream made, I think I might top them first, or I might make breakfast first. I'm kind of hungry, but also Adam's at the gym and he might be home soon, so I might just wait for him to make breakfast together. But I'm gonna, like I said, do this first. I'll show you guys the cupcakes, and then I'll show you what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, so I finished up the cupcake orders and now I made myself some breakfast. I did a breakfast sandwich. So the other day I went into Fresh Thyme and got some things, and for some reason the sourdough was calling my name. It just sounded really good and it looked really good. So it's just the Fresh Thyme brand sourdough bread. It's 2 points per slice and 60 calories for one, but there were 2 smaller pieces left. So what I did was I actually weighed them out in grams and then I tracked how many grams, and it was only 3 points for 2 of them. So usually it'd be 4 points for 2, but because they were smaller slices, it was 3 points. So 3 points for the sourdough bread, and I just toasted it. I sprayed it with a little bit of ghee butter spray for a little bit of flavor for 0 points. Then I scrambled 1 egg with a little bit of that Southwest egg beater mix. That's also 0 points. And then I had a Belinsky chicken sausage for 1 point. So this entire sandwich is 4 points on WW. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that now. And then I think I might skate after that. I'm gonna digest for a minute, but we'll see where I'm at. Okay, so I just got back from rollerblading. It was amazing out. It was a little windy, which always makes it harder, but it felt really good. My legs are sore from my workout this morning, so it was a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some stretching, so hopefully that will help. But I'm super hungry right now, so I'm making us some lunch. We have been loving couscous lately. So this is the Trader Joe's whole wheat couscous. It scans incorrectly, but it's 3 points for a serving, which is a 1/4 cup dry. It is 160 calories and 7 grams of protein, and it's just a really good texture and consistency. I don't know, I just really like it. I haven't cooked it yet, but I'm making a double serving because Adam and I are gonna split it. We're each gonna make a bowl. So we're gonna do a base of couscous for 3 points. Then we've also been loving our falafel. So we're trying the Trader Joe's falafel for the first time. We've had their dill pickle one, but we've never tried the plain one. So this is just their regular frozen falafel. It is 210 calories for 3 pieces. It is 6 grams of protein, and then this one scans wrong as well. So it says it's like 9 points, I think, for 3 of them, but when you type in the info, it's 5 points for 3 pieces. So we're each gonna air fry 3 pieces and track 5 points for that. Then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and add some shredded chicken. So this is just shredded chicken breast from Duck Diet, the local meal prep service. It doesn't have any seasoning or anything on it, but once I mix everything together, it'll be good. I might toss a little bit of like garlic with it too. But I'm gonna cook up a zucchini just on the stove. I'm gonna saute it. I don't have any veggie mix or anything, so we're just gonna have some zucchini. I'm also gonna add some roasted red bell pepper strips. And then I'm also gonna add some hummus. I wanted to have a different flavor, but this is all we had. I think like a garlic or roasted red pepper would have worked much better. But this is jalapeno cilantro hummus. It's 1 point for a tablespoon or 2 points for 2 tablespoons. And I'm just gonna do 1 point worth on my bowl. So that'll be the top, and then that'll be everything. So the entire bowl will be 9 points total, 3 for the couscous, 5 for the falafel, and 1 for the hummus. And then I might have some grapes with it. We actually got some red grapes and they've been so good. So I think I'm gonna eat some grapes on the side, and then that'll be my lunch. And I've mentioned before that I don't track activity points. So like just now I skated. Technically, if you go into the app, add activity. So say I wanted to type in rollerblading, and I did 45 minutes. So technically that gives me 6 points back. It gives me 6 weeklies. I just never actually track it because I don't always like to see the points. I just keep track of them in my head. So if I do go over my weeklies for the week, it's not a big deal. And I find that I usually do when I'm more active. So I keep that in mind, and I use a few more points throughout the day because of it. So technically I would have gotten 6 points back for skating. So here and there I might have a higher point meal. But that is how I deal with activity points. I just don't like to track them. Even going to the gym this morning, I didn't track it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make some lunch. So I went ahead and cooked the couscous and divided it between our 2 bowls. I forgot to film assembling what I have so far, but I cut up some roasted red peppers. I just cooked these on the stove. I added a little olive oil spray, and then I added some roasted garlic seasoning. And then with the shredded chicken, I just put it in a bowl and I threw it in the microwave. I sprayed it with a little bit of water to make it a little more juicy, and then I used a little bit of onion salt to season it with something. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the falafel when it gets out of the air fryer, and then add the hummus. Okay, so I went ahead and mixed everything together. I love doing that with bowls, especially with these couscous bowls. They're so good with like the veggie mix or veggies that I make mixed in with the couscous. I don't know, it's even better than rice. So I've really been enjoying this. But here is my bowl. I'm gonna go eat this. I'm also gonna have some grapes. These are the red grapes we got. And then just hang out for a little. We're gonna watch some Even Stevens, and then I don't know what the plan is for the rest of the day. Okay, so this is my little setup outside when I wanna get work done, but it's really nice out. So this is my backyard. Maggie's out here with me causing trouble, but usually while I'm sitting here working, she'll just sit next to me or sit behind me. But I'm just working on my cookbook right now. I'm pretty much done with it. I'm going through and proofreading each page now. I got the cover done. And so now it's just literally finalizing everything and finishing it and getting it up for sale because it has been so long and I just want to get this off my shoulders and out because I'm so excited about it. So I'm finishing this up right now, not much left. It's already 3 o'clock, so I might have a snack soon. Otherwise, I'm just drinking a lot of water and trying to stay hydrated. Okay, so I am making us some dinner right now. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to make this for a while. So we got these Hearts of Palm lasagna noodles to try out. So the only ingredient, it's just Hearts of Palm and water. So it's 0 points for these for the entire pack. It's 20 calories for the serving or 60 calories for the whole thing, but again, 0 points. So they are very similar tasting to like artichokes or something. That's the thing I would compare them most to. It does say that you can boil them ahead of time for 5 to 10 minutes if you want a softer texture, but I don't think we mind it. I think I'm gonna bake in the oven for like 35 minutes anyway, so it should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse and drain the sheets that this comes with. Then after that, I'm gonna cook up some turkey. So I thought we had 93% lean, but we actually have 99% lean. So this will be 0 points for the meat. So I won't have to track the noodles, the meat, but I'm gonna probably use this entire thing of ricotta cheese. So this is 24 points. I went ahead and made this a recipe in WW, and it says that it'll be 8 points with the light mozzarella that I'm using and then the ricotta cheese. Those are the only 2 things I have to track. I'm gonna cook the meat and then mix it with some tomato sauce and some diced tomatoes. So I'll just layer some meat sauce, some noodles, and then some ricotta cheese. And the ricotta cheese, I'm just gonna mix a couple seasonings, so some parsley, garlic salt, salt and pepper, and then an egg. And I'm gonna mix that together and then use that as the ricotta cheese filling. I'm gonna open up the Hearts of Palm noodles and see how big they are, how many I can like use as layers, because I'm thinking I'm gonna use this dish. This is 7 by 11, so I feel like it might be too small, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it in here. And then the way I have it tracked, it will be 4 points for the serving, which would be a quarter of this. So let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm cooking the 99% lean ground turkey, but I'm gonna go ahead and add some seasoning to it. So I'm gonna add some onion salt, garlic and herb seasoning, oregano, and then garlic paste. So I'm just gonna let this finish cooking up, then I'm gonna add the tomato sauce and the can of diced tomatoes that I strained. Okay, so I ended up going with the bigger dish, and here is the entire lasagna bake. So technically still a quarter of this is gonna be 8 points, which is actually a giant serving, so I'm really excited. I have the oven preheated to 400, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in now for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna check on it. Okay, here is my portion of Hearts of Palm lasagna. So this is 8 points right here, and this is one of my giant bowls. So this is a really big serving. It did get liquidy, which I expected because the Hearts of Palm is kind of liquidy, but we're gonna go ahead and do a taste test and see what we think. Okay, so we have our portion right here. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try. I did end up baking it for 35 minutes total. It is so hot right now though.
Yeah, I got a good bite.
Okay, ready? Oh, wow, yeah, okay.
I got a good noodle. Oh, it is hot.
It's gonna be hot. Ready?
Ready.
Cheers.
Cheers. That is so good.
The lasagna in general is really good.
Right?
Like the ricotta. I never really make lasagna.
That's amazing with the Hearts of Palm.
Right? That's really good.
You can't even taste it.
It's got a little bit of like texture to it, but it did cook through more than I thought. The ricotta cheese is so good. We got that from Aldi, so I'm gonna go back and get more of that. I want to do a regular lasagna, but 8 points for this is insane. The meat's perfect. Yes. Like it's really juicy with the tomato. I'm happy. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to save this recipe and redo it, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and eat this. I'm gonna have my Honey Crisp apple after, and then I'll be back after that. Okay, so dinner was amazing. That was so good, and I was saying that I was already thinking about going back and buying the ingredients to make it again, but then I remembered that we have leftovers, so it made 4 servings, and I have 2 more for us, so we're gonna eat that for dinner or lunch one day. 8 points was not bad for that serving for that amount of cheese, and the Hearts of Palm really did have a similar like texture to noodles. It's definitely different and definitely tastes more like artichokes like I've mentioned, but it did the job and it was actually really good. So I'll definitely be making that again. But Trevor and I have been trying to do more like walking after dinner, even if it's just like a quick walk to the mailbox to mail his stuff. We find that it just helps our stomachs to digest and it just feels good. So even if we just do a quick walk, it really does help. And now that it's been warming up more, we've been trying to do it more. So we're gonna go on a quick walk right now. Then I'm gonna come back and probably make a yogurt bowl. Okay, I just made myself a yogurt bowl. So I have a base of 2 points of DANLILT vanilla Greek yogurt. Then I used the 3 Wishes cinnamon bun cereal. It's 1 point for a cup, so that's what I added. Then I put some blueberries, and then we recently tried this in a snack review video, and it is so good. So I just did 2 points worth of this, which is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna mix this all together, and that is my yogurt bowl for 5 points. Okay, so finishing up my what I eat in a day for today. I'm gonna have one more thing for 2 points. I'm ending the night having a packet of these Sun-Maid fruity raisin snacks. They are sour blue raspberry flavor. They're just golden raisins. They taste just like blue raspberry candy, like a Jolly Rancher. So I'm gonna eat these really quick. It's 2 points. And I'm ending the day using 32 dailies total. So I'm currently set to maintenance with 31 dailies. I'm 6 feet tall, so that's why I get a few more points. But I had a 4-point breakfast, 9 points for lunch, 8 points for dinner. That lasagna was so good, I can't get over it. I'm so excited for the leftovers. And then 11 points for snacks, so that was just my protein shake, my yogurt, the fruit snacks, and then the Fiber One bar that I had earlier. So that wraps up my day for today. I've got my heating pad because I have cramps now, so I'm just kind of sitting at my desk with my heating pad working on some stuff. I am so close to finishing up my cookbook. It's been just proofreading now that's taking forever. It's taking way longer than I expected, but I've been really working at it and it's almost there. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.